Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good to see you guys. Happy Wednesday. Usually, the third week of the month, we do a unboxing for Pro Wrestling Crate. This month's Pro Wrestling Crate wasn't super interesting to me, so I decided to hold off. I know. It's not, you know, the only thing I was really interested in, which I know it's probably going to be a thing, is the Matt Hardy T-shirt. There's going to be a Matt Hardy T-shirt, and I don't know who else was going to be in there. I know Honky Tonk Man. Like it was, I don't know. It was a weird mismatched box. I wasn't super duper interested in it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a pass this month. We'll see what next month holds. But since we're gonna do that, let's try to find something badass that we can do a video on, because I still want to do wrestling inspired videos. I mean, and the good news is that we found in the wild probably the hottest action figure right now is the AEW Unrivaled action figures. We got Cody, we got Jericho. Um, this is them. These are super rare, super hot to find right now. I think they'll become more common eventually because I've seen that they are about to have. I mean, I see distribution on Pro Wrestling. What is it? No, I'm sorry. Ringside Collectibles has a kind of a thing where they're gonna receive stock in both October, November, and December, all with the same line. So I think we'll be good. I'm excited, and yeah, let's do this. We're gonna unbox these. One thing that sucks about these is that the only way to unbox them is pretty much to rip them apart. So these amazing looking boxes are gonna have to be opened up. That sucks to me because I really like them. Although they were at Walmart, so as you can see, even though they had just been put out, they got completely screwed up already. I do really like the autograph in the back. The gloss on the artwork is really nice. Everything looks really cool. The first line obviously is Cody, Brandy, Jericho, the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega. The Jericho figure I have not seen in the wild, so there's supposed to be a Jericho chase and two Cody Rhodes chases. I have not seen one in the wild yet, or anywhere other than the images that we got a couple like a year ago when we started seeing, when we found out about these figures. Um, Jericho seems a little pale. I will say that. We're gonna open him up. We're gonna compare him to an actual Chris Jericho figure that we have. I have a couple of Chris Jericho figures actually. Kind of weird. I have the one with him in the list. I got it really cheap though at GameStop, so I was like, I think I paid like $10 for him in the list, maybe even less, because I have I almost always have credit at GameStop for some reason or another. I always like I went to GameStop the other day and I found out I had $10 credit that I didn't even know that I have. I still have credit after the purchase that I made. I made a cheap $5 purchase. I was like, well, I don't want to, well, they won't let you use them at the same time. Weird. They have like regular tape down here. We're opening this like live as we speak. We're gonna open the Jericho one first. I would assume that the Jericho and the Cody Rhodes, other than the chases, are gonna be the most common figures. So far, the Brandy Rhodes has been the rarest, even though she's available on Ringside Collectibles, and none of the other ones are. It was crazy when we went. This little kid was buying like pretty much the entire fucking set, dude. We were like, dang. When I was a kid, I do not remember ever getting this many action figures like in the middle of the summer. But there is a pandemic, so. By the way, I am probably going to be pretty interested in the next pro wrestling crate. I just saw Roddy Piper's in there, Orange Cassidy, both Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins. I gotta, man, uh, Brian Myers and Matt Cardona. I gotta stop calling them. Gotta stop calling them by their old names. Although it's listing them as the Major Brothers, so there may be like an old school vibe there. Yeah, you have to rip the box. You literally have to rip the box. That sucks. I wish that they could make it to where you didn't have to rip it. That that would be the only thing that I don't like about these so far. We'll take a look. Also, when you're at the store buying these, make sure that you take a look at the faces. Um, my brother-in-law also kind of he doesn't collect wrestling figures as much, but he does buy some stuff that you know he buys stuff from time to time. He bought some of these with me. The Cody Rhodes figure that he was looking at had lips like this. I was like, bro, if you looked at the lips on that figure, like they don't look good. We're gonna compare these to the. I'm gonna compare Chris Jericho to his actual predecessor, or not his predecessor. I'm gonna compare him to his WWE Elite. This is gonna be the defining moments, Chris Jericho. It's Chris Jericho when he won both the WWE title from Steve Austin, and I believe he beat The Rock for the World Heavyweight title same night. I want to say it happened at WrestleMania. So this is the new one. Very nice. Has a hat. Has a really badass entrance jacket. A super duper cool looking wrestler. Um, his legs are pretty fucking thick. I would say the face detail is really nice. I would not complain about this figure. It looks good. Paint job is good. He comes with a scarf that's nice. I've never been a big fan of like the this designed, but there is articulation for sure. Um, over here dropping accessories, guys. Now let's compare him to his elite counterpart. And I would say, obviously this is before Mattel did the face recognition. Now they have like better looking faces. But the complaint about the Jericho from AEW, the I forget what the toy maker is called. We'll double check. But to compare them, I mean, minus the fact that Jericho was a little pale, this is a badass looking figure, dude. I can find no flaws in this figure except for you really need to double check when you're buying them because the paint job on a couple of them weren't as good. But yeah, I mean, this looks like Jericho. It feels good. It passes the smell test. It has two sets of arms as well, so you can use him with gloves or him with regular arms. It actually, I just noticed right now, there's a tattoo on his hand. Um, boom, not bad, not bad at all. Really good figure, $20 figure. Let's take a look at Cody. Now Cody is gonna have a chase version. I don't mind opening these. Same thing. Walmart kind of trash these packaging. This is Cody versus his brother, Dustin. Kind of cool. We'll take a look at it real quick. This is Cody in his attire from, dude, I forget, it was All Out maybe. When he grabbed a sledgehammer in a very similar fashion to Triple H, but he broke a throne. It was cool. But a lot of people, it was kind of controversial. A lot of people were like, "Why is he beating up a throne?" And yeah, I mean, it is pretty awesome. We're opening this up right now. Same issue, like I said. Not a really big fan of the you have to tear the box open. I would prefer to keep the box in its integrity, but it is what it is. One thing I do like is that these aren't like glued down to the box, so it's not hard to take the figures out. Cody is kind of pale as well. And with the Cody one, we'll be able to tell the how the articulation is a little bit better than the than with the Jericho one. I do like it. So it came with this little piece of plastic, um, so that it could protect the body from getting scratched up potentially or repainted by the belt. He does have a removable belt. It is pretty nice. It does have a pretty decent looking little clip. It is made of rubber. Let's put it back together. I do like it. I do like that. Let's put it back though. Let's see how it is. Okay, cool. So it's really easy to put back on. Like I said, there's there's attitude killer on the back. There we go. Boom. Nice and clear there. His head moves up and down, so it bobbles a little bit. He has the Dust Dream tattoo on his body right there. And yeah, he moves around. Articulation is decent. It's not a little snappy. So I mean, I don't play with these. They're just gonna sit in the very back, and you're gonna see them during stream sometimes, or while I'm recording YouTube videos. Um, I've been pretty excited about getting my hand on some of these, or getting my hands on some of these. I know the wife was hoping I would find some, because she doesn't want to hear me being annoying about it. They talk about it all the time. Like, oh man, I can't wait to find these in the wild. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna find them in the wild because of COVID. It's brought out a lot of people that like to buy things to resell. So we have a lot of eBayers in the area now. So I was a little concerned about actually being able to find some. And Ringside Collectibles is sold out of all of these except for Brandy, which is, like I said, the hardest one to find right now in retail. And Kenny Omega, I believe, is still in stock. And you can buy the Jericho. There's like a Ringside exclusive Jericho, same Jericho, except it doesn't have the jacket. It has the AEW World Title. So yeah, I gotta say, man, minus the coloring, like I said, I would probably make them a little bit more tan. Everything looks pretty damn good. I'm happy that I did not buy Pro Wrestling Crate this past month because I probably would not have wanted to buy these. I would have been tempted, but I probably wouldn't have bought them. And that is the truth. Um, does have a sledgehammer, like I said. Sledgehammer seems kind of big, to be honest with you. It looks really fucking huge. I don't remember that pay per view. I mean, I remember when he did it, but I don't remember if the sledgehammer was that fucking big. The sledgehammer is almost as big as he is. Well, it's not. It's about half his size. So I don't know. I mean, lengthwise. I don't know if sledgehammers are that big. I don't really run around with sledgehammers, but I believe that the sledgehammer might be a little bit disproportionate. But happy with the figures. I think that paint job looks good. I think even with WWE Elites, there are paint issues sometimes. So I know I was talking about the Cody Rhodes mouth with my brother-in-law a little while ago. You really have to look at figures before you buy them, and that's why I don't always like to buy figures from Ringside Collectibles and stuff like that. I like to find them and buy them because sometimes you get really trashy looking action figures. But I appreciate you guys for stopping by, watching the video. I was really happy. Like I said, I know how rare these are right now and how hard and much of a pain in the butt it is to find them. Um, I can tell you, Brickseek on Walmart is probably the place to go to find them. I will give you guys the link in the description with the actual SKU number. And I'm going to show you guys, we're going to go to the website really quickly. And I am going to show you basically what you need to look for. I'm going to type in a zip code that. Give me 1 second. I'm not going to type in my zip code because I don't want you guys to find me. But I'm going to type in a random zip code in Texas where you can see what area these guys might be in. Okay, I did that. I'm going to switch over to my screen. And here you go. So this is you can see all of the elite figures will have the same SKU number. This one is 737369577. You go to brickseat.com, use the Walmart inventory tracker, type in your zip code. You can see which is the closest Walmart to your zip code that actually has these in stock. As you can see, the Walmart, 2 miles away from this zip code has 2 to 3 in stock. Just keep an eye. When you see 6 plus, that means they got a brand new shipment in. The shipments, I don't know the exact sizes of them, but I believe they're sending them in at least 12. They're gonna be sending them in pretty big boxes because they're about to. There's a standee, like a big stand display that's gonna be kind of I forget what they call it, but it is. It's not an end cap because it's not on the end of a aisle. It's actually floating, so it's like a floating end cap. That will be kind of somewhere random where they can fit it. And it's a standee, so it's like a big, huge, over 6 foot stand. It's gonna have not just the AEW figures, but the same company. They also make the MMA. So they make the UFC figures. I believe those are brand new as well. So they're launching those figures at the same time they're launching these figures. So you're gonna see them with those figures and the AEW World Titles. It is called Jazzware Wares. Jazzwares.com, it looks like, is who makes these, or wickedcooltoys.com. Those are the two companies involved in making these. So those are the ones that you want to look for. Like I said, those are the production company of the action figures that make these AEW figures, alongside with the MMA figures. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you guys have any suggestions or recommendations on things that you want me to cover, I am definitely, the comments are open for you. You guys have a good one. I will catch you on my Twitch channel. I come by Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 4 p.m. Central to about 9 p.m. Central. Thank you for watching this video. I love you guys. I will see you guys next time. Until then, though, take it easy and have a good one.